All right, back with another video. So I took the class today to do some basic work on it up there at the Speedco. Pretty much take off the AC compressor and put a brand new one on because my pulley on the front of the AC compressor was going out. The bearing was shot, so I needed to replace it. So we got a new one put on and it's pulling fine. Got a fresh AC again, fresh cold AC. Truck ain't making squealing noise no more, so that's good. Checked my email, and the guy did get back to me, but he kind of got back to me with like a blank statement. So I had emailed him some questions after he wrote me this blank statement, and it's more so of he can't really answer me until I do a hard pull, a hard credit pull, and then he'll let me know type situation. So this is what he said. He said my name. Thanks for taking the time over the weekend to give me the information. Based on the information you provided, I was able to do a quick quote for you with 100% financing, zero down at a rate of 5.54%, which will have a monthly mortgage payment without taxes and insurance of $812.84. Of course, these are not guaranteed rates and prices until we run a full credit report when you're ready to make a purchase. At that time, I can run a credit report and give you a pre-qualification letter to take to the realtor to start your housing shopping. Let me know if you want to authorize a credit report. In the meantime, I am available for questions. Blah blah blah. So, said he done a quick pull, and he said I was able to pull a quick quote for you based on the information you provided. The thing about it is, I asked him, I said, hey, okay, well, that's great. Is that conventional? Is that FHA? You said 100%, so that sounds like USDA, which that's not what I'm looking for. Not right now, I'm not, but, so I asked him, I said, so what about the tax returns, man? Are they good? Like, are they going to accept the tax returns, or do I got to do the bank statement? And right now, he just kind of avoiding that question. He like, hey, when you're ready to apply, just do the hard pull, and I'll let you know. I'm like, okay, well, you can't tell me if the tax returns, are they gonna take them? Now, the reason why he said the $800 something mortgage is because on the website, when it asked me how much of a loan I'm looking for, I put $140,000 in. So I guess based on the information that I gave him, I'm assuming tax returns, bank statements. He's saying I can get the loan. I'm guessing that's what he's saying, but he don't want to tell me 100% until I do that hard pull. So that's too much of a blank statement. I don't that's not all I want to know is, are the tax returns good? And once I know that, I'm not going to do a hard pull until I know they're going to accept the tax return. I don't want to get in a situation to where, okay, we do a hard pull, and then I'm looking at your tax returns, and we can't accept this because you only got 1 year being self-employed, and then you went W-2, and then you went back to self-employed, so now we need 2025 tax return. I ain't trying to get in that situation, and because that's a waste of a hard pull. And right now I got zero hard pull. I got zero inquiries on my credit report. So, I don't need to clear it up with a bunch of BS, because it'll start with a hard pull from him. Then the next lender do a hard pull, and next thing I got a bunch of hard pulls and no results. So before we get into this disaster, I'm just trying to figure out, is the 2023 tax return, 2024 tax return acceptable? Now I asked him, and at this point I sent him 3 emails, and he just going around the question. So tomorrow, I got another lender that she did a soft pull on my credit, and I also uploaded my tax returns. So she gonna let me know on the phone tomorrow. I believe I talked to her either at 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. I'm talking to two different lenders tomorrow. I just don't know which time frame I'm talking to her, but I know it's tomorrow. So she did a soft pull, which that's not a hard inquiry. So I don't mind them doing those soft pulls. That's totally fine. And I guess I'll find out some more information tomorrow. The person tomorrow, that's a totally different mortgage lender. So, but at the end of the day, I just want them to look at the tax returns, see the numbers, do whatever calculations you need to do. Are they good or are they not good? Because if they good, we working with something. I make it work with you if they good. I don't want to hear nothing about, well, man, we got to get this over to underwriting first. And in order to get it to them, we need to do this hard pull and then we'll get it to him. Nah. So, I tried to ask ChatGPT. I uploaded that email to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT was like, yeah, it's a quick quote, which means more than likely they took a glance at your tax returns, and based on what they saw, they believe they can approve you for this. That's what ChatGPT said, but it was like until I do a hard pull, they can't, the underwriter can't know for sure. I'm like, okay, well, what do you mean they took a glance at it? Like, okay, they looked at it, okay, but you can't look at it and tell me these are good or these are not good? See, I don't want to get in no situation to where they need 2025 tax return. And I know I ain't been working this year. You see what I'm talking about? I only been pulling empty trailers, right? Yeah, I ain't made a ton of money this year because I ain't planning on qualifying for no house. I'm just chilling. So, it's only so much money I done made this year. So, if they talking about you need 2025 tax returns, I can finesse the system, to be honest. I can make it. The thing about taxes is I can take the gross I actually made, which I don't even have a clue what I done grossed this year, but whatever it is, I can take that and pay taxes on the whole thing. But then I'm just donating money. So before I do that, let's use 2023, 2024. I'm cool with the $800 a month payment, and then tax and insurance and make it $1,000 a month. That's fine. I can deal with $1,000 a month mortgage, $140,000 house. Something I can go out here and have paid for in about 1 to 2 years. Even if it take me 1 to 2 years to knock down a principal 50%, that's totally fine. But what I ain't gonna do is, man, I'm stuck to this 30-year mortgage. It's gonna take me 30 years. 30 years to pay off $140,000, but you over there leasing Mr. Charlie truck on a 3-4 year lease. Damn truck costing $180,000. You can pay that, but you can't pay this house. Oh, okay. So I ain't got them type of excuses. I ain't got that. Like I said, if I just pay 50%, I ain't even got to pay the whole thing. Just 50%. 50%. That'll knock the $1,000 mortgage down to $500. Don't have to refinance. Don't care about the interest rate. Don't be coming over here with no 20, 30%. See, for me, it's about knocking the principal down. It ain't about $1,000 a month for the next 30 years. That's not what it's about with me. I understand $1,000 is the monthly mortgage. But I know as a truck driver, especially a authority, a own truck, everything, that I can pay more than just $1,000 a month. I can double up on it. I can pay $2,000 a month. You say, Andrew, yeah, you could, huh? I could pay $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. That's what I'm getting at. But anyways, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I'm finna get up off of here. I'll let y'all know something tomorrow. Get on the phone with one of these raggedy women, man. See if one of them gonna come over here and do my hair or something, man. I gotta get my hair twisted. Yeah, you know, I know one of them need $100. Cause they steady online begging. Y'all see that girl down there in Atlanta? Steady begging, boy. She steady begging. She gonna have to go back to, back to walking the streets again. The girl down there in Atlanta. I keep watching though, cause they having it tough right now. They having it tough, boy. I'm like, shoot. I don't like giving people money like that because the problem is right now she need a rent paid, right? But the problem is you pay the rent this month, they still don't got a job. And she don't plan to get no job. And everybody in the comment section already tearing her up because, at the end of the day, she really need I ain't going to say the word, but y'all, if you watch it, y'all know what she needs. She need that A word to her belly done. Yeah. But she delusional. She just like dirty trucking. These people are delusional. They delusional. They think because for whatever reason that you look good and you got, random people you never met on the internet telling you, oh, you look good, that somebody's going to want to pay all your bills. And as she's seeing, that ain't the case. They will pay you for sets, but these dudes, they not out here trying to pay you bills. They already struggling themselves. They might throw you something on some bills. But to pay the whole thing, and you talking about rent. See, it'd be there. A water bill is one thing. See, the girl asked me to pay water bill, lights, electricity. This fool on here talking about $2,800 rent. Who giving you that? Who giving you that? Even if somebody gave you the $2,800 rent, you have no job. The very next month, you back at. First of all, this girl been begging for the last 2 years, just to give y'all an idea. Okay, she been on Atlanta street interviews. She was homeless, in the shelter. That this is after the OnlyFans came crashing down. I give you a backstory right quick. The girl was working at Target. She decided to start paying, start handing it over. She had. If you look at the tattoo on her neck, yeah, she was handing it over to him. Okay. Got into the street walking game, but she didn't want to walk the street, so she started doing the auditions. What kind of auditions, Andrew? Y'all know what type of the audition, the et-tet-tets audition. Yeah, that was her right there. She was in all that right there. The film making, the clap, cheats. Yeah, that's what she was doing. The problem with the sets industry, you have to get talent tested every 2 weeks. This is what people don't understand about when these girls go sign up for these to have, et-tet-tets with all these different guys. The reason they stop making films, the reason why they retire is because they have failed the talent test. They've caught some disease they can't get rid of, penicillin, taking the tabs down, drinking down. That ain't gonna help. They didn't caught full-blown, usually it's herpes. That's usually what they didn't caught. Or you didn't got, the HIV. Or they didn't caught something they can't get rid of. And they can't come do the talent test no more. So then now they switch over to the OnlyFans. And in the beginning, everybody dumped their money in that crap. And then it dries up. So she's at the phase that it didn't dry it up. When it dried up, she went to go live in a homeless shelter in Atlanta. Then she ended up on the Atlanta street interviews, and she kind of, built up a little YouTube audience. A lot of y'all felt sorry for her, started giving her money. She got her apartment. Fast forward, I'm going to tell you how I seen it. She was on Instagram because the rent was coming, she was having problems paying the rent. She started advertising, doing the little, hey, come see me, I charge this for a fee, for the fun yarn. And I could have sworn 30 days later she was on this mother sucker talking about she pregnant. That's exactly how it happened. It wasn't nothing no more than 30 days from the time I seen her when I looked at her Instagram stories, her sitting over there trying to, get people to come pay for the fun. 30 days later, she was pregnant. And everybody told her to get an abortion and yeah. So I just like watching the disaster. I love me a good train wreck. Because I be trying to figure out how these women, what comes after all this nonsense. Now she all on the internet talking about how her bad baby daddy ain't, yeah, and all that stuff. I'm like, girl, you ain't nothing but 2-3 months pregnant. If he ain't all what you say he is, why you ain't getting, the A word done to your belly? You gonna have it anyway? Cause the way it look, he ain't even in your life now. And I'm sitting over there thinking, well, the first one wasn't in your life, the second one wasn't in your life, so the third one ain't gonna be in your life, the fourth one ain't gonna be in your life, and neither is the fifth one. So I'm confused. I'm confused. He gave you your money. What did you want? $100, $200? He gave you the cash. You caught the cream. You got pregnant. He wins. He gone. And you on the internet looking like a fool. So yeah, I like a good train wreck. This is a good. I mean, this right here is the new. This is the new, MTV, reality show right here. Yeah, that's what this is right here. This is a new reality show. Just watching YouTube train wrecks. Just a train wreck, complete train wreck. That's why I tell people, just stop donating to these. Stop donating to them. Just, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. They'll figure out that they done chose the wrong profession. No one gets rich in that field. Nobody. Majority of the women in that field got to hand it over anyway. All of it. Now, why they doing it, they make it seem like they're getting rich, but just look at all the women in that field and ask yourself, what the hell did they do with the money? What did they buy with the money other than nothing? Go ahead and make excuse for them. Oh, Andrew, wait a minute now, Andrew. Now, they did get a new car. Where is that? What color is the car? Where the car at? No, that's the same car they had. They've been having that car. They had that car since high school. Well, Andrew, they did buy that. You know that, right? No, they didn't. No. They worked the job to get that right there. They ain't get that off having sets and all that. They were working the job. Well, Andrew, Andrew, I know what it was, Andrew. They got one of them big old, them big things back there. You see that back, Andrew? They got that right there. They put a down payment down for it, fool. That could have been $6,000. Yeah, ain't getting no deed for that, fool. So what you talking about? So yeah, I love me a good. I'm just watching. Now look, they ain't put it on the internet. I'm watching. I'm not trying to get these crazy women names, okay? I just happen to I've been following these crazy women. I've been knowing these crazy women before they hit YouTube. So I'm watching the train wreck as it came on YouTube. It came on YouTube as a train wreck. So who am I already knowing these women from years ago? Who am I not to watch the train wreck? They get to watch me. You don't see no train wreck over here. But when I watch them, I'm like, damn, this is a train wreck. And I love it. I love me a good train. Nah, boo-boo. Now, any of y'all women out there need help, listen to me. They get in here and tell me tomorrow, hey, Andrew, I think we're going to take them tax returns. We can get it approved. I got a lot of game for you. Now, I can help you out. I can really help you out. If you're struggling right now, the money looking funny, you need to resort to some other, I'm telling you, I can help you out. I got some game that you can really get to the top, but you know what you got to do, right? You know what you got to do. I'm just asking for it, that's all. It's to benefit you. It's to benefit you. I'm trying to help you out. Y'all need help. I'm here to help. Dr. Andrew the Great. I'm here. But like I said, you already know. All right, then.